Funny guy. Good afternoon, my friend. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I just wanted to get here, not now, but that's okay. Jose, love you too, bro. Love you too. Oh, baby. We're going to freaking 11, bro. It's funny, too, because I just laugh because I would have liked more attention, right, from the call. Yet it's funny, right? Because, 2 weeks ago, I did an update. All of a sudden, the stock pops, it starts hitting new highs. People coming out of the woodwork. Oh, thank you. Yeah, I was watching this one. And did a video yesterday. And now you're up 15%, hitting new highs. Party over here. Get the pikers out of here. Jose is our new bouncer. Jose's the bouncer. Keep the pikers out, huh? Yeah, Deli, you're a character. My man's been saying, "Oh, should I take profits?" You've been saying that for like 5 weeks, bro. All right, why don't you just let it be? Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Let it be. Freaking people up 8,000%. They're like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh, yeah. Don't be mean. Like the stream. There she goes. Hope everyone's got their party hats, a little champagne, whippets, whatever you guys are into. We got MBOT popping. We got freaking HGRAF just take it. HGRAF might take over the world, honestly. I mean, we used to get upset. Well, I did anyway. At something like Palantir, right? Well, it's so overvalued. It's not realistic. Like I said, this market is not ready for something like this. I'm telling you right now. I mean, even going from a dollar, right? Even if you position yourself at a dollar, thought it was decent value. I mean, you're up 1,000% already. And I still say this is just the tip of the iceberg. I know it might be hard to accept, but I do truly believe there is much, much more growth coming. Deli, I see you, brother. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Silver climbing. Yep. I mentioned that yesterday. We had the news with the oil. It was dropping down. I said USO puts. That's it. In my opinion, oil's going to come back down to like 68 a barrel. I think that's where the gap is. And as we were talking about that, I was saying on stream, I still think it's all about silver and gold. I'd still be buying silver, gold, calls, shares. And here you go. Now you got silver 2% day. I mean, gold 2% day, silver 3% day. Absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. No, I didn't. I don't have any money. Oh, God. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Damn, right as I started the stream, I swear I almost said SPY puts too, but that's okay. That's okay. We're having an MBOT and an HGRAF party. It's okay. Whew, look at that pop. Pop, tightening, and ready to go back up. This is why I said, right? We knew the conference was coming up, and that's why people were like, oh, what's going on with MBOT? I thought it would be better. What did I say? I said, just give it time. We got the conference coming up. It's going to get up above this trend line here. You can see, look, it popped up, tested it, and now another pop today here with the conference. This is why I kept saying. It should easily get back here at 3.5. Right? So if you bought it 2, if you want, short term, right, you can flip it at 3.5. What's that, 75% return? It's insane. Also bought Magnachip. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's that looks like it could be a good one. It's just been hanging out. Hit 3. Yeah, 280 yesterday. I saw that. Pretty much flat. Yeah, this one could be good as well. Nice small up and comer semiconductor. Like I said, I'm just trying to look around, I'm trying to think outside the box. And this again is what a lot of people don't appreciate, It's like you don't need me for Tesla and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I'll mention it in passing if we see the S&P moving, right? But like, who gives a shit? That's what I mean. Everyone talks about the same 5 stocks, bro. I want to find shit no one knows about. That's what I mean. Even, as I said, stocks like CBOE, COKE. The average person doesn't even know that trade's public. I guarantee it. I used to call millionaire investors with 30, 40 years experience who didn't know the CBOE traded public and you could invest into the exchanges. You know what I'm saying? So if you think these kids, they don't know what they're doing. Yep, exactly. Looking for new opportunities. Again, just trying to think outside the box. Try to find those names that are under the radar, because apparently those seem to be doing very, very well for us. Again, something like SB, perfect example, right? No one still. They're not talking about it. It never gets trending because it doesn't swing enough, right? It's not exciting enough. But you know what's exciting? If you have a chunk of change and you park it in a position like this at $3 and now it's at $6. I think that's pretty damn freaking exciting. And you didn't have to worry about theta decay or what the market was doing or, oh, holy shit, we got to watch this now. I got to get out, right? All you had to do was buy and wait. That's all you had to do. I like being different. Oh my goodness, SPY puts with a play, you son of a bitch. That's alright. I'm not going to get too upset. Discord blinking. Let's go back to HGRAF, huh? Woo! 1098. This son of a bitch hits. And this is why I say again, I know it's all hindsight, but even just a couple of days ago, this is why we say we have to, we know what we know. You have to make the list of the decent stocks and just scoop them on the dip, right? I know Killian jumped in some SECO for himself back at like 180 or something. And that's what I mean. Even over just the last couple of days now, right? Oil readjusted. Now you got metals readjusting. SCCO just in a few days went from 180. Now it's back at 200. The stock, the shares just made you 10%. Right? That's why I say, man, this is why I say, like, just let me do me. And then you do you, right? You gotta watch, you gotta catch it on the dip. Quick, buy some HGRAF. I love you, Neo. First of all, that's like one share. Second of all, I am not getting this money until the 3rd week of next month. But I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm just glad everything's working out. I love it. HGRAF, MBOT, got oil coming down, silver and gold coming up as expected. Even Bitcoin back above 70K. Look at that. Look at that. It's my buddy Neo Quant. How many millions are you up right now, Neo? That's what I want to know. Guy's sitting there with like a 3.7 position right now. All I know is I need one of you to pay off the mortgage. I'd like another one of you, if you could send me a chunk, maybe like 50, 100K or something, that'd be sweet. I think if you do that, that would be for the best. God, I love my job. Look at this HGRAF, man. It doesn't even want to hang out. It doesn't even want to hang out. It just wants to go. Why does it taste so sweet? It's Tuesday. I thought it was Wednesday. I'm all over the place, man. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. In my opinion, I think it's taken off. I'm telling you, they're going to accelerate those warrants in my eyes. And, yeah, the NASDAQ listing, when orders actually come in, this is why I say, man, I still think it's the tip of the iceberg. Would you take profits or long-term hold? Well, if you've been a long-term hold person, then hold. You think it's shorts covering or some big whales? I think it's both. I think it's both. I think shorts are covering, and I think all the haters who gave me, you guys, all that shit for talking about it, getting in early, having it climb, right? Remember, when the pikers don't own it, it's up for no reason and the numbers are overvalued, right? When the pikers own it, it's going to change the world. You're an idiot. You don't own any. You're a schmuck, right? So you got to ignore the noise. We know what we know. This is a mixture of everything, my friend. What I said in my video, the warrant acceleration. In general, I still think it's undervalued. A couple of billion market caps, a drop in the bucket. Again, ASTS, 30, 40 billion, hasn't done a fucking thing yet, right? This company is literally preparing to change almost every sector with its product. So if something like ASTS, Palantir, if they're worth 50, 100, 200 billion, then this is a $1 trillion company, in my opinion. Made it to the front page of Wall Street Bets this morning. And it's still shorted heavily. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy, right? Now it's on the cover of Wall Street Bets. Good thing for you, though, you know an actual fucking animal in the space, right? You know an actual analyst who prepared, who studied, who used to watch stocks, pitch stock every day, had clients, managed millions of dollars, right? There's only like 2 or 3 people on YouTube that can say that. The rest of them are fucking hobbyists. I don't give a fuck what bullshit success rate they want to shove in my face. I don't give a shit what they want to tell me about, oh, this guy just joined, I made him 10%, right? That's nothing. That's not, I mean, MBOT is up 25% since new people joined just a few days ago, right? HGRAF is up 8,000% total return, right? So we have dwarfed Roaring Kitty by double. I repeat, by double. And technically nothing has even happened yet. So as I said a year ago, when we reach this point, it will be trending on Wall Street Bets. They'll be talking about it on Stock Tweets. There'll be a Reddit page. The Johnnies will try to bring you down, right? I said this months and months ago. The Johnnies will try to bring you down, tell you it's not that good, tell you it's overvalued. You're up huge. Are you crazy? Why aren't you securing profits? You need to ignore the noise. Because in the beginning, and every step of the way, none of those people were on your side. Right? Like I said, I'm the numbers guy. And you notice, after we make a good call and a stock explodes, that's when people want to talk to me about numbers. Same thing happened with SoundHound. Stock blew up to like 16 a share. All of a sudden, people started leaving comments. Oh, this one's a little overvalued now. It's got to come down to earth and sell off. Like, what are you talking about? ASTS went from 2 to over 100 for no reason. Palantir went from 7 to over frickin' 200. But that one's overvalued, right? But this one's overvalued, right? That's what I mean, bro. And there you go. New highs. That's what I'm saying, man. I'm telling you. Me, you guys, and this community, I'm telling you, we're going to flip the script, man. We're going to change the game. And I'm just glad that word is spreading a little bit. And people understand who the fuck is who. Like I said, everyone thinks I'm joking around. Oh, this guy talks fast. He's got an accent. Whoa, this guy's got an attitude problem. Yeah, this is why. This is why. Because now that the dust has settled, at the end of the day, all that fucking nonsense you tried to tie to me, means absolutely fucking nothing. I was 100% correct. And this stock is up huge. So now at the end of the day, it doesn't come back to how I speak, what I said, I called you a name, you wanted an update, but I didn't give it to you on your time. Any dumb shit you want to say is irrelevant. Which is why when people leave comments, oh, bro, you got an attitude problem, bro, you got to be humble, who do you think you are, blah, blah, blah. Someone left that comment the other day, something like that. Oh, you got an attitude or something, blah, blah, blah. And I just responded very simply. Good thing for me is that the bottom line speaks the loudest. That's why even I would get millionaires in the Midwest on the phone. And they would tell, oh, you don't know how to talk to people, you're being too abrasive, blah, blah, blah. Mr. Smith, all I know is I pitched Take-Two Interactive at $10, $12, $15, $17 a share, and the stock went up to over $200 a share. Mr. Smith, all I know is CBOE was pitched to you between $22 and about $50 a share when I left the firm. And now that stock also is at $200, hitting new highs, paid you a dividend the whole time. So yeah, Mr. Smith, if you want a fucking salesman and a nice guy and a friend, guess what? That phone call's probably coming soon. Because they were trained to be salesmen. I actually read the fucking book, absorbed the fucking knowledge, understood what I'm supposed to look for, how I'm supposed to find it, and now I do it on a daily fucking basis, you understand? So it doesn't matter I call you a pike or a bitch, I insult your fucking grandmother, I talk about a fucking Native American tribe that was on the land. It doesn't matter. And I'm just glad that you're witnessing it in real time. Which is why I even titled my stream the other day as, I know I'm a pain in the ass to listen to, but I'm good at this. That's it. That's all it comes down to. I would hate talking to me on the phone as a client as well. But if every 4 out of 5 times you called me at my office, you said, hey, we were right, you made money, well, then you're doing your job, and you're doing your job extremely well. And that's all that matters. The bottom fucking line. And they can't stand it. Why? Because we've become an entire society of emotional children. And I'm not their mommies, their daddies, or their nannies. I don't give a shit. I don't care if I offend you, if, right, that guy Duke from Europe flew off a cliff because I used the word piker. I don't have time for this, right? That's what I mean. He is his own worst enemy. He shot himself in the foot by leaving. We don't need him. He needs me. He needs us. And I said this 3 years ago, and everyone thought I was crazy. And now, you see. Now you see. God, I love this shit. Yeah, everyone who just joined, do me a favor. If you're in here to entertain yourself with me, and you're here to witness greatness, why don't you go ahead and push that like button? How about that? How about that? With almost 20 viewers and 6 likes. How about that? Can we try to do the right thing for the right people? Can we try to rectify the massive fuck-uppery that we have inflicted on our society and on our people? Can we? I've been saying for years, man, we got the right people in the wrong places and the wrong people in the right places. Everyone's thinking the wrong way, speaking the wrong way. It's time for us to take the fucking battering ram, break down the fucking wall, and flip the script. You understand? It's time to right all these wrongs. The way people speak, the way you act, the way you react to me, the way you think, all of it. I'm going to change all of it for you. We're having a party in here. We got over 20 people in here now. Only 10 likes, though. Only 10 likes. Like I said, I bring you a stock that runs over 8,000%. You can't even push a button for me. Somebody help out our new friend here. He needs extra hands here holding these gains. If you sit in the stream and you don't even like it, you are what's known as a scumbag piece of shit. And I'll say it right to your fucking face if I could. You're not special. You're not impressing anyone. You know what's impressive? Me. I'm impressive. That's a fact. That's why you're in here. That's why you're watching. That's why you're listening. If you can't push the like button, you are what's known as a scumbag piece of shit. Say it right to your face. That's the difference. Everyone's nice to you. Again, because I said they don't do what I do. So they have to be nice to you. You understand? They got to speak PC. They got to make sure you like them. And, oh, I got to be so nice because I don't want to offend anybody. Right? I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. If I use a quote-unquote slur right now and a third of my community leaves, guess what? We're going to make it right back within the next couple of weeks. That's what I'm saying. This is why I act the way I act. And I'd like to take this chance to apologize to absolutely nobody. God, I love this shit. And look at that. You notice you call out pikers for not even simply pushing a like button, and all of a sudden 5-6 people leave the stream. You notice that? That's what I mean, bro. I can't get them out of here. Get them out of here. We're not even really doing real business with each other. I'm just speaking to you. If that's too much for you to handle, we have absolutely nothing in common. I'm going to tell you that much right now. You're better off leaving. Hit the do not recommend channel. If me just speaking upsets you, not only do we not want you here, but you potentially have some sort of psychological mental issue, and you may want to get yourself looked at. DVLT, I don't remember that one. I just don't have time for this nonsense. And people come in like, whoa, this guy's flipping out. I can't sit here and listen to this guy. Well, stock went from 10 cents to $8. So what do you think? You want to listen to me or not? That's what's great about my job. Because how these people receive me, what they think about me, how they feel about me, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. And I'm telling you right now, the fact that none of them like me, I speak the way I speak, but I'm able to perform like this, I'm telling you right now, it makes their skin crawl. Do you understand? Because they're the social justice warriors of the world. And someone like this, a dirty man speaking this way, should not be so successful. Oh, look at that. See? Start ranting. Had over 20 people in here. Now we got 10. See what I mean? Get them out of here. Get them out. I don't give a shit. Give a shit. These people are very confused. They think I work for them. People really think I work for them. There you go, Deli. That's what it comes down to. That's why I used to tell people on the phone. That's what I mean. I'd have like 50, 60-year-old farmers. And listen, I appreciated what they were saying because I know how I present myself. But they'd be like, oh, this isn't how I do things. You're very aggressive, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, it's because I know what's going to fucking happen. It's because I'm one of the best to do it. It's because I'm very confident that if you give me a shot here at 20, the stock's going to fucking 50, right? And then when your account is up 135% or whatever, you're not going to sit there and say, oh yeah, I never should have did this. That guy was a prick. No, you're going to say, I hated every second of that phone call, but the guy just made me 150%. That's what it comes down to. That's why I'm glad I'm not nice. I'm glad I'm rough around the edges. Because it really does sift through all of you pikers. It helps me sift through all of you. Because at the end of the day, right, not to be an asshole, but at the end of the day, there really is no outcome where I waste your time, right? You're only going to waste my time. We know who I am. We know what I could do. So if I take time to speak to you, present something, you know it's worth your time, energy, and attention. You're probably going to waste my time at the end of the day. Unfortunately. And that's what I mean. That's why I say I don't care how many people don't like it. I don't care how many people want to post about me online and talk shit. I will continue to remind all of you. You need me. I do not need you. I will now prepare an herbal refreshment. Should be on PBS. I wouldn't get $1. Because I'd rip people apart, even answering that phone. Oh, yes, hello, this is Mary. I'd like to donate $10. I'd jump right down her throat. Mary, we're trying to save lives here, Mary. $10? How about I put you down for 100? I'd get fired from that job. Listen, Mary, I know you're 84 years old and you're on fixed income, but how about you do 100? Oh, also, side note, the dumbass piker who tried to call me out the other day for the spy options at the wrong time. When I tagged him and nailed like 3 calls in a row yesterday, I don't know. I haven't heard back from him yet. I don't know. What do you guys think? I don't know. I haven't heard back from him. It's because they're fucking loser pikers with too much time on their hands. That's why they go out. They look to troll. They look to fill the time. You understand? They don't know what to do and they're not doing it the right way. So they look to fill the time. What I've done for free, again, for free, for almost the last 5 straight years. That's what I mean. If you're showing up now to talk smack about like VZ puts that didn't work out or something, I'm telling you, you are completely talking to yourself. You can't even fathom. You can't even see it from our perspective. How completely insignificant you are to us. You think anyone cares? Do you think anyone cares? If I say spy puts right now and we explode to 7,000, no one in here cares. That's a fact. That is a fact. That's why I always say, pikers will always show you their true colors, man. And as much as it may upset me in the moment, I do always shift myself back down to neutral and remind myself, like, hey, listen, you know you're one of the best. This is some fucking random loser online. And it's time to go back to work. That's it. It's time to go back to work. That's it. Appreciate it, Jose. Appreciate it. All of society, as our friend George Carlin said, right? All of society is held together by just bullshit, right? Just people bullshitting each other. I'm not trying to bullshit anyone. I'm not trying to be nice. I'm not trying to be PC. That's what I mean. I mean, I could use more friends, but I don't need you to be my friend. I need you to understand what I'm bringing to the table, and then I need you to take action. And hopefully, if and when it works out, one hand washes the other. Okay, yeah, my bad. I was talking to somebody. What's going on here? Uh, oh, yeah, right. Default. It's like I'm not. Oh, man, I was having like such a good morning. I'm dealing with nonsense. All right, couple of reverse splits. All right. Hey, Tyler, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? Um, uh, oh God, that's a terrible state. And why, what, why this one? I always said I don't mind looking at these random stocks, but you gotta at least give me a little backstory, right? Oh, I was gonna buy it at $2, now it's down. Is it worth it? I heard in 6 months they're launching a product. Should we buy it? Right? You gotta give me a little something with the company. I'm in the dark here. I'm actually very upset that we were too excited about HGRAF and MBOT because SPY puts would have paid off ridiculously well. Freaking 40-point swing right there, you son of a bitch. Meanwhile, I'm looking at this stock. Jose, hey, oh, you turn off your mic? Meanwhile, Jose went to the store or something. I don't know where the fuck this guy went. Dollar and oil climbing. Oh, no. Oh, no, what happened? Bro, they're playing with this oil, bro. So bad, bro. What was redacted? I don't understand. What happened? I am so confused. Check the news chat. Oh, alright. Shit, my fault. Removes the post. They're playing games out there, man. Playing games out there. Yeah, I'm not even looking at that symbol, Giovanni, with all due respect. You didn't even say hello. You didn't even say hello. That's what I mean, bro. People get confused. This ain't fucking Reddit. I am a human, damn it. If you prick me, do I not bleed? I mean, I'd wait like 60 seconds and then I'd buy puts again, in my opinion. That's just me. That's just me. I don't understand. I mean, he makes a post, but then deletes a post. Who does that? Who does that? None of that makes sense. And, yeah, I don't know. We had like this big sell-off. That's why. I can see it like retracing like half of the way. And then I'd personally probably start buying puts again. But yeah, I mean that was pure manipulation. That was pure manipulation. See, that's what I mean. See, this is why I say the SEC is useless. SEC, I mean, right there in that moment after hearing this news, I'd be sending agents to his office. You know what I'm saying? This is why it's all bullshit. It's all nonsense. Yeah, I don't know what, and again, that's what I mean, right? And we talk about the fake ass bullshit manipulative markets, and that's what I mean. The random person will come in here and be like, oh, give me a trade. Oh, it didn't work out. You suck. It's like, bro, look what I'm fucking dealing with, bro. You know what I'm saying? This isn't fucking 1964 anymore. Look at what the fuck I'm dealing with in here. They're freaking brazen about it, right? Oh, I post this. Oh no, I took it back. Yeah, no big deal. It's what the fuck are you talking about? No big deal. Look what the fuck you just caused. Yeah, I don't know, man. That's what I mean, bro. You need a hard-nosed SOB like me, bro, if we're talking about the authority side of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, how do we fix the SEC and get these people to stop doing this? You need someone like me. That's what you need. You need me and a team of me at one of those agencies who can just watch this dumb shit happen and then just show up at someone's office later that day. Like, oh, hey, yeah, you posted this tweet and you fucking see this and you did that and then it's not true and no one gave you the authority and we're freezing all your assets. We're investigating every acquaintance, family member of yours. Then you're going to jail. That's what I mean. But what's today? Tuesday? By the end of the week, that guy would be in jail, in my opinion. Right? I mean, again, we speak truth here, right? We have to be honest with each other. Again, might be a great Secretary of Energy or some shit, right? Might do his job phenomenally well, might be the nicest guy in the world. But you do dumbass shit like that, and always, it's fine, right? It's fun. It was just a headline that day of something massively fucked up that happened that everyone forgot and no one really cared about, you know? It's like, what world are we living in? Is oil halted right now? I remember this happened yesterday when we were watching for puts and we had a slight halt and then we had a big gap down. Oh man. They might explode this back up to like 95 real quick. I have no idea what's coming. Silver and gold now only up about 0.8%. Look at S&P now sub 6,800 again, back below trend line. Yeah, this is some nonsense, man. Like I said, bro, make me the head of the SEC. Watch what happens. Watch what happens. They honestly would have to fire me probably after a couple of weeks. Because somebody would pull me into their office and say, hey, listen, you've been messing with this guy and this guy and this guy. And they control like 15% of the market value. You know what I'm saying? That's what it's going to come down to. You're actually costing everyone else millions of dollars by doing your job. So we're going to need you to just not do your job. Look at the SPY in free fall, bro. And see, I missed the initial entry at 68.42 or whatever it was when I saw it. And then it was at, what, like 68.11 or something? And I was like, oh, it's too late. It's probably going to reverse. But then we got this fucking news. And now everything's just dropping. Frickin' SPY puts. Oh, I knew it. I knew it. Fuck. I cannot believe this nonsense just happened. This is amazing. And no one cares. And no one cares. I mean, you know, not you guys. I mean, you know, people at the top in control. No one cares. Like I said, I would shut this whole fucking thing down right now and launch an investigation. Are you kidding me? Well, yeah, the S&P now, if you're looking for the S&P again, you can see we got a trend line here at about 67.98. And a trend line here about 20 points lower, about 67.75. So, Deli, if you want to, like, watch that and maybe try to scalp, you know, if we bounce in there a little bit, you could play it like that. But, yeah, I mean, again, right, that, in my opinion, that was, like, illegal. That was illegal manipulation, in my opinion, right? That's what they just fucking threw at us. So, again, I mean, you know, I mean, I guess, you know, I could say sorry or I missed it or whatever, but this is why we say we have to control the controllables. And something like that is obviously completely out of our control. And they're probably sitting up in a penthouse suite laughing their ass off right now, watching everybody scramble. Got some cheap USO puts, all cash. Okay. All right. Was it 230? I mean, we could still find some trades and shit. But I don't, like I said, I'm very upset now, honestly. I'm very upset. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even matter if we're up money, if we're down money. That just really fucking upset me. That just really fucking upset me. And it bothers me again. Like I said, it's just going to be a headline in passing, and people are going to say, you know, 2 years from now, oh yeah, remember when that happened randomly? And it's like, no one gives a shit. No one cares. Cue the Dana White meme, right? Because that's fucking illegal. Alright, I know what I have to do. I gotta keep all of you in the community, right? We gotta keep the community growing. We gotta keep it quiet, though. We gotta keep it quiet. Then, I am going to get a job somewhere, placed somewhere, right? I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I want to be like one of the head people at the SEC. I don't even know if it's worth it, because they don't even work or do their job. So getting in at the SEC is not the play. I think I need to run for council. Okay? So I need to become like the mayor of the fucking town over here or something, right? I need to get on the inside. Okay? Then our floodgates are really going to open. Because then I'll have my ear to the track. You know what I'm saying? And no one will throw us in jail or blow the whistle on us, because apparently they're all doing it too. And even if you do mention it, no one cares. I mean, you know, we have people like coming out on TV like, oh, we should investigate Nancy Pelosi. And like, no one cares, you know? She's fine. She's still chilling. So that's what I'm saying. Got to run for mayor. Get the inside info. Start running the shady shit. I'll be tweeting out there too. I'll be tweeting. Yeah, I just spoke to the fucking captain of the oil tanker. He's on his way home. Right? You guys buy puts. Whoosh. And then I tell you, hey, listen, hop the fence. 60 seconds later, I'll tweet. Oh, yeah, no, that was false information. I was improperly informed. My apologies. And then fucking oil will do that. Right? We could do it too. Problem is, we just don't have an inside man. Or woman. And as fun, as easy as that sounds, just remember, there are no shortcuts. Fuck the bullshit they're trying to show you. There are no shortcuts. We got as many likes as viewers. All right. All right, people. I see you. I see you. HGRAF. This stock, let me tell you something. I mean, I'm glad again, obviously, we were right. Everyone says I'm awesome. Fantastic. Fair, right? Fantastic. Very nice. It's honestly doing even better than I thought it would. Right? We have to be honest with each other. We're always honest. But more importantly, even as we were slowly climbing up, and again, it would have these little dips, but it would bounce right back, and every time we'd look at it, it looked like it would form these, you know, just little bullish patterns throughout the day, and just keep stepping itself up. I am very, very impressed with how this stock has actually been performing. Because this thing has been solid as a fucking rock, man. I mean, that's a 5-day chart, right? You're up 50% if you bought that dip. That's insane. Look at this over the last month, bro. Like, look at this. The thing dipped for like, what? 2 hours over the last month? Like, you know what I'm saying? That's insane. That's insane. I'm just glad they didn't drop the ball, man. Well, I mean, technically, anything could happen. We know that. Please understand the risks involved. But, like we both know, we've seen terrible, terrible boards of directors and terrible presidents and CEOs before, so we all know they could have seriously effed this up. But they didn't. And as of right now, they seem to be running it properly and prudently, and seems to be working out very well. So hopefully, that's really the main thing that I see right now, in my opinion. Will it fluctuate? You know, can it pull back several dollars and sell off after the run? Yeah, of course. Of course. But as long as there's no, I guess, dumb shit, we'll call it, they really should be fine. They really, really should be fine. Again, even if, you know, the people at the top don't really understand fucking whatever, stock splits and all that, right? Like, hypothetically. Or when do we offer shares, right? Hypothetically, let's say they don't know any of that. The good thing that will save them, in my eyes, is just the fact of what the product is, how good it is, and how many sectors it could be applied to, right? So even if they don't know how to read the money coming in and run the business, the demand is there, the orders are going to continue to come in, you know what I mean? Like, it's going to grow all on its own. That's what's saving them right now. You're saying SPY calls. It possibly looks like it. Yeah, you can do SPY calls here. You can do SPY calls here. Yep. There you go. That was too late. SPY calls should get back to here, which would be about a 10-12 point run. At least. What's oil doing? Yeah, I don't know. Oil I don't trust now, obviously, since we could just tweet anything we want and change everything that's going on. Yeah, no, this is, like I said, after we just saw that bullshit with oil, now it's legit bang bang, right? You jump in 2 minutes later, if you're up, you gotta lock it in. We're talking bang bang territory here. And as we said, even if you sell early and the calls keep going, right, you can always sell, secure profits, and re-enter. But yeah, looking like SPY calls here. Again, they're going to bounce it. They're looking to bounce it at least back to here. At least back to here, possibly even 68.30. I mean, if they continue to daily resistance, right? I mean, they would bounce it all the way up here to 68.55 or something. Because that's what it was doing. But yeah, situation like this, again, I know it hurts to miss even more profits after you sell, but in my opinion, in this environment, secure profits where you can, especially if you're trading options. You know. I'm going to stretch my legs, grab some fresh air. I'll be back in a minute. I will actually go back to HGRAF for you guys. Oh my god, look at that stock. All right, I'll be right back. Back in action. Joey Bag of Donuts. There he is. I love how they keep trying to bounce Rivian back. Party time. Excellent. Everybody, welcome to the party. This is the most happening spot on YouTube right here. Drop this bitch down, actually. They're playing games. They are definitely playing some games. Back and to the right. Back and to the right. Damn, someone showing a gas station in LA, $8 a gallon? Doop 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 doo 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 doo. HGRAF party. Doop 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 doo 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 doo. Party. Party. Party time, excellent. I love being a turtle. Make the first move, Conway. You know what I was watching the other night? Rocco's Modern Life. Y'all remember that one? Rocco's Modern Life. That was a hoot. Oh shit, Big Nick. What's up, baby? Chilling in the HGRAF party. It's a HGRAF party. That's it, baby. Salute, my friend. Salute. Trend on. 100 years. Hey, Nick, you asked for it. Now you're receiving it. Beware what you wish for. Spoke it into existence. Love it. Love it. It's a HGRAF party. It's a HGRAF party. What did I put in my watch list recently? Oh yeah, how's that Xylem doing? Alright, alright, alright. Huh? Huh? Eh? I actually still like Snap. Hims with the rebound. Still like BB. Burn beats earnings, been dropping. I still like Burn here. I still like Burn. BYRN. It's just my opinion. How's that toast doing? Yeah, starting to bounce back a little bit. But nothing beats HGRAF. Whew. Good lord. Almost 3 times average volume. Holy shnikes. I should actually check my account. Hold on, let me see if I'm rich here. After a day like today, might have enough to shut the studio down. Nope. Nick, I just did a video yesterday, Nicky. That's okay. I hear you, baby. I hear you. Freaking stock's up 8,000%. I think everybody's a little caught up in the moment here. And the S&P is back to red. Yeah, they're playing some games here. Playing some games with you today. Good thing for us, it doesn't matter because we're having an HGRAF party. It's an HGRAF party. Oh, I love it. I love this shit. Someone says money's the root of all evil. Doesn't fucking have any. Say money can't buy happiness? Look at the fucking smile on my face. Ear to ear, baby. Nancy Sinatra calls. You tell her you're sorry, you can't help her. The rip on HGRAF is now $3. Life all boils down to a few moments. Guess this is one of them. Kid called me 60 days in a row, wants to be a player. Ought to be a name, ought to be a picture of you under persistence, kid. It's a HGRAF party. I'm looking at 3.5 million shares moving, pal. I want to know if we're a part of it. Well, we better be, or I'm going to come down there and eat your lunch for you. People are just leaving, like, what the hell is this guy talking about? That's the way I like it. Never let them know your next move. Looking for that 20th like? Uh, I'll excuse you for asking a personal question before saying hello. City sidewalk, busy sidewalk. Oh, blow it out your ass. People coming from X. I saw Don on X. Ah, welcome, Don. Welcome. Yeah, I'm a little bitch like that. I like people to say hello, but I answer everyone's questions after they say hello. Busy sidewalk, city sidewalk. Bam, 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 bam. In the air is a feeling of Christmas. Looking for that 20th like. It could have been you, Don. I tell you, you know what it is? Even when they drop it down, I mean, barely any volume, man. Hey, Slick Rick. It's my boy right there. We hit 20, baby, we done it! Break out the red panties! And now here comes the volume on the dip. I tell you, man, it's impressive to watch. I'm just so damn happy this one worked out the way it did, man. And so many of you were in so early, man. You're up huge. Oh, I'm so damn happy, man. So damn happy. Busy sidewalk, city sidewalk. Bam, 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 bam. Yeah, I bought MBOT for myself at a bad price too. I'm almost back to break even now, I guess. Kinda, sorta. You suck. See, Carlos, there you go. You're asking the right question, my friend. I don't know. It depends what you want to do, how much of a degenerate gambler you're feeling. I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what you want to do. How you feeling? Bro, that freaking Ondas is always trending. Oh my goodness, you following me? You're crazy. You're crazy. Uh, Let me see. Let me see. Do we have any earnings this week? We got Oracle after the close. Loan Depot. Evolve. We looked at this one before. Oh. Yeah, it's slowly making its way back up. 25 mil, 25, 30, 30, 40. Looking for 30. 900 mil. I mean, of course, this is a riskier earnings play, but might not be too bad. Might not be too bad. Uh, okay. I took on a little more debt. Still got cash. Okay. Not the worst I've seen. It's 50%. It's getting tighter. Yeah, the shares do keep increasing, but uh yeah, I mean this one could go down, but you can see we kind of have like this wedging, and we're kind of climbing out of this wedge. Uh, yeah, could be worth the risk. Could be worth the risk. Evolve. Put that in the earnings chart. Evolve calls. Oracle. Oracle. 430 billion. 430. 430. So, yeah, I mean, even if we do it at 75, I actually think Oracle puts here. It's just my opinion. Earnings are a gamble. Please understand the risks involved. What else we got? What else we got? Groupon. Groupon. Anyone use a good Groupon lately? Oh, shit. Guess not. Anyway. Do we completely just come down and fill that gap? For 130 again? Eh. Meh. Sub half a bill. Q4, last Q4 they missed. Oh, we've been losing some business here, huh? So last year they did 492. 492, and now we're at 240, 360, 49. Basically the same. Basically the same. Okay. No, I think that's gonna be bad, actually. Looks like Groupon puts right here. They've been struggling. Yeah. Yeah, Groupon puts. It's already down, but again, I mean, you know, they could surprise and it could explode. I don't know, though. It kind of looks like crap. I mean, you could straddle it if you want, which of course means to play both sides. I don't know, though. It looks like they've really been struggling. What's this? West Rock Coffee. We love our coffee companies. Alright, maybe not this one. I'm on fire today. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay, 200 mil, 200 mil, 228, okay, 280, 350. What'd I tell you, bro? People love coffee, I tell you. This kind of looks like it's bottoming out, though. That's could be freaking dangerous. Maintain, outperform. $7. Alright, seems to be a cheap market cap. I mean, the numbers seem to be growing nicely. You can tell they're reinvesting it all into the business. Yeah, that's how it looks in my eyes, right? I mean, we're missing our profitability marks, but yet we're beating our revenue marks. Look at that. Even when revenue jumped back up to 238, they came in with 280, right? Still posting a wider loss, though. Like we say, it takes money to make money. Again, look, missing the mark, posting a 50% wider loss, beating revenue by 26%, 70 million. Something like this, I'd give the benefit of the doubt to, believe it or not, even though it's been trending downward. And you could, I mean, even make the argument they could have been losing share to some other companies, but that's a really good rebound. I'm assuming, without even looking, we're opening more locations or signing, you know, new distribution deals and whatnot. Oh, for DVLT? All right, hold on, brother. Taking on debt, expanding like crazy. Holy shit. Alright, we're outweighing slightly. Alright, so debt is freaking 600 mil. Check our costs here. I mean, we may be early on this one. Could go down before it goes up. Shares is slightly increasing the last couple of quarters, not as much as back here. Uh, Little Rock, Arkansas. Little Rock, Arkansas. Yeah, I think this is a buy. I think this is a buy. In my opinion. Uh, Token warrants. Crypto dividend. The hell's a Josh Gibson coin? World Boxing. Oh, really? Invitation only dinner. Mar-a-Lago. Huh. Could be interesting. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that crypto mention, but I mean it sounds interesting. And the revenue did seem to be slightly growing. Carlos, it's my boy right there. What the hell were we just talking about? Right, you said you want HGRAF above 8. How we look? How we look? She's a fighter. She's a fighter. Still got 30 minutes. To me, it looks like back and to the right. Back and to the right. Remember yesterday also, right? Going right into the close, we continued to climb up. You know what I'm saying? So either which way, I mean, it really doesn't matter. Again, this is why I said, this is why I was so excited and kept talking about it, not only because we were receiving positive data from the company, but also because of how cheap it was, right? And even though it was risky, again, this was trading what? 15, 20 cents Canadian. And look today, even after selling up, even after selling off, it's up a point and a half, a point and a quarter, excuse me. Right? So if you originally bought shares, your initial investment at 25 cents Canadian, your initial principal investment amount is up 400% just on today's move. And I just made the recent update video, which was received, nicely and warmly by a bunch of people. I appreciate that. A lot of people clicking on it, giving me some props, saying they own some shares. They're so excited. Fantastic. Fantastic. But I just made the title. Oh, it's up 7,000%. Now we're up 8,000%. Now we're up 8,000%. So what, I gotta make another video now? It never ends, I'll tell you. Do you see it, HGRAF? We need more power. I'm giving it all I've got, Captain. The NASDAQ is now... Oh, almost went red. Woo. Stocks be going down. Going down. Apparently the Secretary of Energy fucked over everyone. Except his friends, I'm sure. Yeah, son of a bitch. Yeah, bottoming out. Looks like they want to drop it down there. Looking like SPY puts here, boys and girls. Looking like SPY puts here. What's our dollar doing? Yeah, kind of looks like the reverse ready to pop up. It's looking like puts here, in my opinion. Looking like puts. Looking like puts. Letting the Discord know. SPY, QQQ, DIA. Puts. VXX calls, of course. Now I'll tweet on X, and hopefully it's correct, otherwise a hater will come out of the frickin' bushes and be like, oh, dude, you're so bad. Randomly puts here, in my opinion. VXX calls. Quickly, quickly. Check my account, see if I'm rich. Nope. Looking good, though. Looking good, Billy Ray. Jose looks into the crystal ball. Says MBOT will be the same as HGRAF. Stocktradamus over here. Up. 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 Look at that, see? Or again, all these other people boast and brag, right? Remember, the people who post, oh, I just made $3,000 in trading, right? They don't tell you they put 100K into like SPY puts right there. They caught one little candle down and scalped it. You know what I'm saying? And then you're like, whoa, $3,000 a day. I got to start listening to this guy. And then you see his micro trades and you're like, yeah, I can't make money doing this. But I say it on stream, in my opinion. I say it in my Discord, giving my opinion. I tweeted it out on X, giving my opinion. Saying index puts right here. And I did it right as it came back down to the bottom line and then broke. All three major indices now red. I'm sure VXX calls are up as well. Just went 4 for 4 inside of the last 60 seconds. This is why they try to talk shit. I could do it on live every single fucking day. Live to win. Fucking love you too, Carlos. Fucking love you, Joe Rogan. In reality, the real reality of the situation, here's what I know. In my opinion, silver's going higher. I don't know what else to say. I feel like I've said this many times. Just work smarter, not harder. Like I said, the analysis is the analysis. And then people come back and they're like, oh, you still think this? Or, oh, wait, what do you think about this? It's like, bro, stop trying to freaking throw a freaking screw into my machine. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at that brake. Look at that brake right there, bro. You're rolling puts, right? You all just made money. Everyone's gonna tip their server, right? You son of a bitch. Y'all better sharpen up. Y'all better sharpen up. Let me check my account. Oh, we're looking so good. Look at that HGRAF. Holy shit. Up, everybody leaving. Everybody leaving. They missed the trades. I got excited. They got upset. They left. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. You guys tell me how I should act. You know? I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Again, just reminder, I just called that out for everyone here and mentioned it on Discord and mentioned it on X. And I don't have any cash, right? So I just went 4 for 4 within 5 minutes. Everything's up. I personally did not make any money. I'm sitting here talking to you. I'm sitting here talking to you. Appreciate you, Jose. Jose, can you see? Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's what I mean. You know, if you don't have the day trades, if you don't have the cash, or like if you don't do options, like of course, understandable. But everyone else in here, that's what I mean. People see me on X, they pop in, they want to see what I'm talking about, they want to see what the next trade is. You know what I mean? And then I give it out and I nail them. And I don't know. And like one person's involved. Like, I don't know. I don't know. But I piss and moan about this every day. you know? And then people try to talk shit to me on X, like, ah, you got that trade wrong. It's like, you have no idea the party you're missing. Got to run, boss. Hopped in West. Groupon, okay. Nice, nice. Spy Poods? It's my boy right there. Go ahead, brother. Do what you got to do. We'll link up later. Day trade in the morning. Yeah, I know. A lot of these platforms start to close out your positions on expiry. It's a pain in the ass. Throwing on the aviators. It's my boy right there. Yeah, that's true too. You can buy options. Yeah, you can play them a couple weeks out and stuff. Just catch a little bit of growth, a little bit of momentum, and then just trade those with maybe in a couple of days. Of course, it's rough because the stocks swing up and down every day, but if you can kind of get like the gist of the move and just buy yourself some time, really should be no problem. Unless, the Secretary of War now freaking tweets something out and then takes it back 20 minutes later. You know what I mean? I don't know. If that happens, I don't know. But other than that, we should be alright. I still can't believe that happened. Like I said, I'd be down at the guy's office right now. I'd be down at the guy's office right now. Just call my name, and I'll be there. And I want to make a call on oil, but again, I don't know. Someone else might tweet something in 20 minutes, so I'm scared. I'm scared. You want me to admit it? I'm scared. I'm afraid, alright? You want me to admit it? You want me to say it? I'm afraid. Ah, that was from Boiler Room. Good movie right there. Saying the rip on HGRAF is now $3. Joey Bacon Donuts. My man. I will admit, some of those stickers or whatever are hilarious. Like, what is that supposed to be? Like a lima bean or something? Adorable. Oh, big bounce back. Ah, yes, the last 20 minutes of the day. Who knows what the hell's coming now? This is when the rats come out of the woodwork and enter their freaking 8-figure trades that the SEC conveniently misses. Rejected. Yo, they are playing so many games today. Are you serious? Rip on HGRAF is now $3. Again, that is from a movie. That is not financial advice. Up, 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 up. Again. I fucking love this shit. Can't keep a good man down. Jose. You mind calls? You mind shares? I hope you got some calls with some time on them. The more time, the better. My man's a fucking animal. And I love it. Oh, December. Right, right. Very nice. Very nice. My man's playing the year. Looking for a good year. Looking for a good year. Hey, speaking of good year. Yep, yep. What did I say? What did I say, right? You guys were asking about it over here. What did I say? I said low sevens, even high sixes. What did I tell you, huh? What did I tell you? Holy shit. I am so good. People don't even understand. Back down to low sevens. Sub 7. Day. In my opinion. GT calls. Shares. Start. Alright. Start. Alright. Back in here. 33 and 34, you should be fine, in my opinion. Hey, what's up, Blaze? Hey, awesome. Nice. Looking to start big business. We do what we have to do so we can do what we want to do. Lacey over there, putting in the work. That's what I like to hear. We gotta stay busy bees here. We gotta, I gotta let the pikers on X know. Hold on. In my opinion, most likely, slightly, slip, lower, but first high, yeah, fire, GG, false, shares, here, later. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Hey, 1111, make a wish. Ba-ba-da-ba-da-da-da. See, what did I say before, right? What did I say before? So back, to the right. Back, and to the right. Hey, good thing everyone listened to me, right? And bought index puts, right? All the haters on X who watch me and wait for me to fail. I mean, they all just made money off my call, right? I mean, whoa. That's what they just did. I got the crystals loaded, Captain. Giving her another shot. Looks like she's climbing up and flag, and then she's ready to go. She's ready to go. Still got 10 minutes. 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. Make sure to lock in any earnings trades you want. Any short-term trades, any long-term trades you want. Ba, dum, ba, ba, dum, ba, ba. Same thing. Same thing. Back to the right. Back and to the right. SLV calls. Let's go. Still liking that SLV, baby. I think it goes back to over 100 an ounce, in my opinion. Yes, physical silver as well, if you're able to get your hands on it. In my opinion, even for the longer term. But I mean, within like this year, I thought we were going to see about 199 an ounce on silver. So I still like it, and I think the breakup is coming. It's all about the silver and gold, man. I'm telling you. We're saying that for a while now that the prices are climbing, right? And the values kind of materializing a little bit more. Now everyone's scrambling. I gotta buy some coins. So I'm glad we were talking about it a while ago, but I know a lot of people have been holding metals and stuff, so it's really awesome. Joey, love you, brother. I appreciate that, man. Much love, much love. West looks interesting. Yeah, no, it's all these coffee companies, even the larger ones like Dutch Brothers we looked at in the past, and again we got a couple of these smaller kind of up and coming chains, and you can see again even West. I mean, yeah, they took on more debt to generate more in revenue, but they got it. You know, they went from what, like 240 to 280 to 350 million. I mean, they're growing. And again, I mentioned in the Discord, a little bit of a different area, right? This company, they're based out of Little Rock, Arkansas. And usually, you know, these other companies are, you know, Texas or like somewhere on the West Coast or something, right? This one over in Arkansas. So that's a good little market. And if people like the product, then in theory, the company should continue to stay popular and keep growing, right? Yeah, met me through silver. Yeah, awesome, awesome. Yeah, I had a bunch of people, who were buying silver for a while. Always mentioned in passing, like on the YouTube comments, like, "Oh yeah, you know, I agree with you with silver. I've been buying coins for a while." And then all of a sudden it started rocketing, and now everyone's like, "Oh, what's silver doing today? They're manipulating silver. What's going on? I just bought silver." Yeah, I'm just glad it's all pretty much working out, though. HGRAF with a strong close on the day. Didn't spike up and hit a new high, but bounced back very nicely there at the end of the day. And what did we say? Oracle, right? Oracle's reporting. Let's see what that looks like. I believe I said puts. Only because, again, we've been seeing, even when they beat, a lot of these large tech names are seeing a drop initially just because it seems like when they mention the CapEx, right? The capital expenditure amount, you know, investors are like, holy shit, you're spending what? And how long is this going to take? Like, you know what I'm saying? So people, that's why a lot of people have been like, I don't know about this one. You know, it went on a big ass run. Maybe I should just lock it in and maybe look for something more under the radar, right? Something that hasn't grown so much. But yeah, silver was big, and even when it started to break up 30, 33 an ounce, and we were talking about it, a lot of other people were coming in saying, "Yeah, you know, I was looking. This guy said it. I drew some trend lines. Well, I'm looking for 50 an ounce at least." Freaking thing ended up where'd it go? 118 or some shit. Where'd it go? 121. And I'm telling you, right? See, the thing is, right? Here was the breakup. Well, actually, you know, it was back here. Legend status. Legend status. It was back here as we got up to around this 50 trend line, right? But then once we got up above it, we were talking about how it held this top trend line here. And again, the quick break and right back to it. We drop down off it for a few days and reject and reclaim it immediately and then hold it for several days. And now we drop down below it, and now you can see we're coming up to reclaim it to get back above. You understand? So we're stepping, whether they want it to or not. It is what it is. And yeah, I think, who is it? Gagoo. A couple of people mentioned in the Discord they've been buying coins for a while. I think he said he jumped in like here when he saw us talking about it at like 50. you know, and now it's freaking up here. I mean, and it's silver, right? That wasn't even, it's not even a stock. We're just talking about a metal. And the man's up 80% still. You know? Think about that. It's insane. It's insane, man. All right, Slick, have a good evening, man. Appreciate you hanging out. Appreciate the support, man. Yeah, appreciate that, Joe. Appreciate that. Man, the memberships are good. I throw out a couple of members-only videos, and I know people were pumped about HGRAF, so yesterday's video I just made public, but there is the option to where when I post a video, only the members could see it for like the first like hour or two if I want, and then it goes public to everyone else. So I'm trying to give you guys, you know, like tiny little perks here and there, but just made the members only video talking about 3 small cap stocks, right? I believe one of them's up already. Let's go, Alien. What's up, baby? I see you. I see you. Appreciate that support. Yeah, Lace. Got to get those coins. Even if it's like SLV, GLD on paper, or if it's coins, that's where it is. That's where the value is. MBOT, yep. MBOT, having a good day. Again, doing a little conference. Having a nice little bounce back above that trend line. I'm telling you, in my opinion, next stop's 3.5. Telling you. Next stop is 3.5. What's Oracle doing today? We're up. Adjusted EPS 179 versus $1.70. Oh, they just cut their price target. Interesting. Cloud revenue 8.9 billion. Software revenue 6.1 billion. Services revenue 1.44 billion. They netted about 3.72 billion for themselves. They were looking for 16.9. Um, 15. That actually says that looks like less than 16.9, unless I'm missing a segment here. Hardware revenue, yeah, that put them over the top. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, yeah, they technically beat, of course, fucking Oracle, and they're the ones who see a pop. Son of a bitch. Nah, I appreciate that, Lace. I appreciate that. Oracle, again, looks like they beat on EPS and revenue. Stock currently up about 7% right now after hours. Closed at about 149.5. Stock's up 10 points, 10.5 points at about $160 right now. Obviously, I said puts. That doesn't look like it's working out. But if you happen to own shares of it in an account long term, then technically that's what you want to keep seeing. So, good beat for long-term shareholders on Oracle right now. And what was the other one? Evolve. Evolve beats on revenue. I told you. I knew it. But they're down. 38.5 million versus estimates of about 36.5 million. Okay, annual recurring revenue 120.5 million, up 21%. Net income 10.9 million, net profit margin of 28%. Adjusted EBITDA 1.8 million with adjusted margin of 5%. Ended with 69 million in cash, up 12.8 million. Quote, we are pleased to be reporting solid fourth quarter results, which capped a year of significant improvement across the company. We continue to deliver advanced weapon screening capabilities at scale for more than 1,200 customers worldwide through a tightly integrated platform that combines proprietary hardware, real-world visitor data sets, and AI-driven software delivered via long-term subscriptions that foster durable customer relationships and high-quality recurring revenue. Looking ahead, we believe AI-based weapon screening will continue to become increasingly prevalent, and we look forward to capitalizing on this still nascent market opportunity. I'm sorry, I'm bugging out right now. I can't read. To help make the world a safer place to live, work, learn, and play. And play. But technically, they beat on revenue again, looking for 36.4 million. They bring in 38.5 million. Okay. Okay, we're up. Hmm. Hmm. I have a feeling this one bounces back. And I'm not just saying that because I said calls. But I really do think it bounces back. Groupon. No action. Lost 22.5 mil. West Rock Coffee. Wait, hold on. Eh, it's not that bad. Not that bad. Operating expenses. Gross profit 38.9 million. Sales 339.47 million versus estimates of 317. Yeah, I mean that's a buy in my opinion. That's a win. That is a win. That's what I mean. That's the difference. That's the difference between a trader and an investor. Sales jumped 39%. What did I say? Sales 2025 net sales jumped 39.8% to 1.2 billion with adjusted EBITDA up and strong 2026 growth outlook. Of course that didn't load yet, but it seems like a beat across the board. Again, the losses incurred, any little rising debt taken on, the profit margins not aligning with what Wall Street is expecting. I'm telling you, in my opinion, they're missing the big picture here with this one. They're missing the big picture. In my opinion, it's $12 stock easily. Again, SPAC level 10 is a SPAC, right? Yeah. You know, SPAC level 10. And we've seen this is what they do, right? They come out overvalued, they sell off out of the gate, they're not ready to go yet, and then they bottom out, and then they start to climb, and then they're back at SPAC, and then they're up, and right? We got someone retiring from the board. I see. Yeah, that might mess it up for maybe a couple of days, but technically seem like really good numbers in my eyes for West Rock Coffee. Again, WEST on the NASDAQ. Very nice. Very nice. Is Oracle staying up? Yes, it is. Total cloud revenue is expected to grow between 44 to 48%. Damn. Fiscal year 27 revenue guidance raised to 90 billion. So they were just, again, 15, 16 billion a quarter here. So that's what, like 60 billion in change for the year. And apparently they're laying out for 90 billion. So Oracle seeing some beefy growth, beefy demand. Stock's still up about 6.5%, holding that. Let's recheck Evolve. Uh-huh. 2026 outlook raised. Uh-huh. Evolve. Back to break even. Told you. Told you this one should be up. Because I tell you, I know a thing or two about a thing or two. How much is that doggy in the window? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Oh, mama. Oh, baby. Anything else? Yeah, I know. Today, my apologies. I got here late. We couldn't hang out as much as we usually do. It was only half a HGRAF party. It wasn't a full party. Still hitting those highs, though. Oh, my goodness, we're topping out again. Oh, my goodness, it's going to 12. I told you, 12.20, right? We just talked about it with the warrants, 12.20 Canadian. You're at 11.20. You're at 11.20. I know what I know. So if anyone's interested or asks you about HGRAF, you should just show them my recent video. Anything else you guys want to look at? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Oh, I'm exhausted. I gotta finish up working in the basement too. Gotta finish up the walls. I gotta paint. Hims, look at my boy here blowing the Wall Street bets guy icon thing. Alright. Yeah, no, Hims again, we were talking about Hims actually right here. In my opinion, it looked like the technicals were in our favor. And then we kind of like danced and played with this trend line. And then obviously you got that news that completely decimated the stock. Earnings didn't even seem to matter. And then you hear that, whatever, they're lifting. Yeah. Renewing the deal with Novo Nordisk. And the stock popped 40% yesterday. And it's right back. Look at it. Jumped up and closed right at the apex right at my original trend line. So now technically the next stop should be here. Next stop should technically be about 30 and a half in my opinion. I mean, of course, you know, stepping here and here along the way, but really should get to 30 in my eyes. Hims with a really nice rebound. All right, Gene. Beaming you up. Have a good night, brother. Enjoy it. Enjoy it. Have a good night. Rest up. See you tomorrow for another party. But yeah, Hims basically right back to where it was before all the nonsense started. And now we flip the script. And we are bullish again in my eyes. But yeah, Hims again, we originally looked at it back in like the low teens. And it just did really, really well. I'm not exactly sure if you'll see this again, but conservatively, again, from here, maybe back to the very high 20s, possibly 30. I mean, that's a decent chunk of change to be made right there in the short term. I like it. I like it. Groupon tanking. Carlos. Baby, we done it. Ah! That's it.
That was easy. That was easy. That was easy.
Hold on, I gotta cue the meme again. I mean the GIF. Cue the GIF in Discord. I mean, I missed on Oracle, but other than that, I don't miss. Groupon just struggling too damn much, man. It's put city, baby. $132.7 million. They were looking for over 136.5 million. How do I reach these keys? Oh, I love it. Why does it taste so sweet? Freaking love this shit. Oh, man. Well, that's the cherry on top of the sundae. Yep. It's the last hoorah, it looks like. Not much more to see here, folks. So, as much as I love you, you know, I'll sit here with you all day and night. It's actually a nice day today. So, I want to go, like, hang out, relax in the sun and shit. But, yeah, I'll be here earlier tomorrow. And we could have, like, a full day of it, you know. Usually it's like 5-6 hours I stream for, so I got on late today. Got on at like 1-ish. Guidance for West Rock, 90, 100 mil. Hey, Tyler, there he is, my man. Welcome. Welcome. I appreciate that, man. It means a lot. It means a lot to me. Every dollar counts. But yeah, him's looking good in my eyes. Should be back to business. Yeah, Groupon sucks. This should stay down. Of course, Carlos. Anytime. All in a day's work, brother. I appreciate the support. Appreciate you hanging out. Everybody making a couple of bucks. We got MBOT bouncing back. Doing a conference. We got HGRAF freaking breaking records here. We got HGRAF breaking records here. I'm sorry. Let me show you something real quick. Because, see, we're going to do this. Right? Uh-huh. 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 See, it always lines itself up. You know what I mean? It's too bullish. You want to listen. You want to listen. Listening. So this is what I mean when I say HGRAF, you know, continues to just basically set itself up with these bullish patterns. I mean, you can see, like, it wants to form the ascending triangle and pop up and go even higher. See what's going on X. I probably have like 1,000 new follows, right? Oh, nope. All right. All right, we're not going viral yet, folks. How do I reach these geeks? Love my community. Love it. Love you guys. HGRAF out here changing lives. Grabbing people's attention saying, whoa, who the hell is this guy? Hanging out for 3 more minutes. We'll hit that 3-hour mark on the stream. And then I'll go outside and touch grass. It's what people always tell you to do. Not really sure what else you're supposed to do outside, but I'll go do it. Got more work to do in this house inside than outside right now, I'll tell you that damn much. It's good that it warmed up though. Hopefully it stays this way. Like I said, I got some painting to do. It's a pain in the ass if it's too hot, too cold to paint. You gotta like find that happy medium. Yeah, I gotta touch some grass, you know. Play with a cricket or something. That'll help. I heard that helps. Every little bit helps. That's it. Staying grounded. I like it. I'm telling you, man, there's not even a way to chart this motherfucker at this point. Actually, wait, yeah, there is. Hold on. Hold on. I can do it. Hold on. So we gotta go from here. Do you see? I can't see. It's there? No, it's actually there. But I guess conservatively, you'll go to the lower one. Extend that out. Now we gotta do this. That's where it's going. Next stop should be about 17, 18 Canadian. Which is, what, 65, 70% above where we are from here. Stock already up over 8,000% from the first video. So, life changing. Literally in here changing lives for people. That's why you see anyone out there trying to throw hate, trying to throw shade at us, you better freaking set them straight. You better show these people who's who. You kidding me? You kidding me? We're talking 8,000%. You kidding me? Yeah. First video. First video. Holy shit. Alright, that's enough. There's only so many hours in the day you can sit here and continuously blow yourself before you start to sound like a fucking asshole. So I guess we'll end it here. Apparently we had some bullshit manipulation with oil today. Looks like we bounced back, might go back up here to about 88. Looks like it did there and had a very hard rejection, so I still think USO puts are in play, actually. If this guy tweeted that out and then took it back, that probably tells me that it was about to happen, but he shouldn't have said anything, maybe, right? So, I still say puts on oil, calls on gold and silver. And yeah, it seems like most of the companies we were just looking at for earnings did pretty well. Good times, Lace. Alright. I guess that's it. So, I'll end it here. But, love you guys. Appreciate your time. Appreciate your support. Appreciate the couple of bucks. Appreciate the likes. Shout out to Tyler, of course, new member. Appreciate that as well. And we'll be here tomorrow. I'll be here earlier, hopefully right around market open. And we'll jump on stream. We'll hang out all day. Because it looks like we might be having another HGRAF party. So, you know, bring your hats and your kazoos and a harmonica maybe. Anybody? A little blues traveler going. Something like that, you know. But, love you guys. Always a pleasure. Have a good night. Everyone sleep well. And we'll do it again tomorrow. Okay, bye.